In an isolated old house deep in the forest, I and a bunch of friends decided to spend a weekend. We firmly believed that it would be an exciting adventure, but we had no idea that laughter may turn into fear. That night, thick fog surrounded the old house, as if separating us from the outside world. While sharing stories by the fireplace, I saw a shadow outside the window, slowly moving in the fog. Surprised, I mentioned it to my friends, but they all attributed it to the illusion of fog. However, in the dead of night, we heard footsteps coming from upstairs. The sound was slow and heavy, as if it was moving towards us. We looked at each other, and the room was filled with anxiety and fear. We decided to go upstairs together, but we found that the room upstairs was infiltrated by fog, and the visibility was very blurry. I felt a chill and a low voice whispered, "Leave here." In the darkness, we saw a blurry figure walking towards us in the room. We all ran down the stairs in terror and fled into the dense forest. The shadow seemed to be chasing us, its footsteps echoed in the night. In the thick fog, that voice became clear, as if it was right behind us. However, the fog was too thick, we couldn't see the road ahead and almost lost our way. Until the dawn, the fog gradually faded, and we scrambled all the way and finally found the way back to the town. We told the villagers about our experience, but they said that the house had been abandoned for decades. It was said that the previous inhabitants had mysteriously disappeared on a foggy night, and no one dared to go to that house afterwards. The secret of the old house is still an unsolved mystery, and that warning and the sound of footsteps still linger in my mind. That night, I experienced true fear. We couldn't confirm whether there were really some apparitions in that house, or it was just an illusion caused by our fear. But one thing I know for sure is that the old house hides unspeakable secrets in the foggy night, always causing worry and horror. Nowadays, wherever it is in the world, the coming of fog always makes me scared. Each quiet night, I would recall the blurry figure of that old house in my mind. For me, no matter when and where, the memory of the old house appearing in the foggy night and its maze will always be in my sight, turning into an eternal memory in my life.